Affordable housing remains a growing concern.
Yeah, let's break down the numbers in the city of Eugene. The median income is $43,000. The median home price is $284,000. That means 66% of households can't even afford to buy a home without being cost burdened. In our special report tonight, KEZI 9 News anchor Sean Cuellar breaks down the red tape developers are facing that's driving up the cost.
One issue, lack of land. Due to the city's urban growth boundary, there's no expanding. So basically, what's left are infill lots like this one off of River Road. We got an exclusive look at Blossom Cottages, and the developer tells us this project has been anything but affordable. The tiny homes concept is getting a makeover at Blossom Cottages subdivision in Eugene. You'll notice these aren't tiny mobile homes, but rather 8 mini homes in what will soon be a gated community.
We're a little behind schedule.
Dan Hill has been building homes in the Eugene area for 30+ years. A craftsman, designer, and owner of Arbor South Architecture and Construction. KEZI 9 News got an exclusive look inside his new project. It's not even on the market, but already Hill says there's a waiting list. Each home just 680 square feet.
We're gonna have like a little built-in bench, coat hooks here, a ship ladder that'll go up to the loft area up there.
There's a 9-foot ceiling and plenty of storage space.
You know, we're adding these little farmhouse sinks with you know, a nice distressed granite countertop. Beautiful.
Imagine here a built-in walnut table. Down the hall, an office area.
Pretty barn doors that are going to slide over the top.
The bathroom provides additional storage. The bedroom is small but bright. Each home will have energy-efficient appliances, plus lots of windows for an open feel. Hill says his original plan was to sell the homes, but cost kept adding up.
In fact, just a couple of line items like connections to the sewer, also e-web charges for systems development charges for water meters. You know, it would have added close to $100,000 to the cost of the project. Well, on a project of this size, that's pretty much your profit margin.
Hill was part of the City of Eugene's Housing Tools and Strategy Commission in 2018. The group looked at 83 options to increase housing affordability, availability, and diversity. Hill says that Blossom Cottages is a prime example of the challenges facing developers.
My goal at the end of this is to sit down with the planners and the city leaders and say, here's my spreadsheet. This is what it costs to actually build this. These are the areas that I see that the city can help on.
Number one, affordable land. Due to the urban growth boundary, land is limited. What's left, infill parcels that can run $300,000 per acre. The average cost of a single-family lot is over $100,000, and you'll pay even more in South and North Eugene. Then there are other obstacles like available infrastructure, sewer, power, water, communications, and natural gas. Add on your SDCs. Those are your systems development charges. According to the City of Eugene, the average price for permits, utility fees, and SDCs on a single home is about $17,000 to $25,000. Hill says for a project like Blossom Cottages, it can hit the 6-figure mark.
Is there a process of, you know, reducing maybe some of the fees that are related to the systems development charges or the permitting costs? Are there ways that e-web can work with us so we're not paying $45,000 for 8 water meters?
Regulations are another concern.
It's not that the city doesn't want to help you to get to that goal, but they have their hands tied because the code is the way the code is.
Like the storage loft. Per code, Hill says it can't be used for sleeping. That's not the case with mobile mini homes. And now there's another potential cost for developers as the city considers a construction excise tax, a tax that Hill says will ultimately be passed on to the home buyer. There's no denying that there's an affordable housing crisis, but Hill says it's not just low-income families who can't afford a new home. There's what he calls missing middle housing.
And so taxing the very thing that you're trying to make affordable makes no sense to me. Why we are taxing a need. Everybody has a housing need.
In Eugene, Sean Cuellar, KEZI 9 News.
And we shared tonight's special report with the City of Eugene and received a response regarding Mr. Hill's concerns. Here's a portion of it. Quote, "We just begun work to address some of the administrative process that add cost to construction. Some of the requirements are there to protect the health, safety, and welfare of the community, but others can be simplified."